Now I'm going to throw this video in. This video is going to be about, it's one thing I do is I paint. I paint panels and I paint cars and things like that. But in order to do a properly correct job on whatever you're doing, you need the proper tools. And on this video, I want to show you the best sanding blocks in the world that I've found over my years. We used to have the small rounded sanding blocks, and you'd put your paper in it, things like that. These are designed for the new Stickum paper that is and the low build or no build. Anyway, they're called dura-block, and I don't know why they call it Air Force Professional, but the damn thing even comes with it's a whole kit. It even comes with soap. Now, why they put soap in here, I don't know. It just I guess they give you some Dura Scrub soap. But what we have here is, in the kit, we have a really long blocking sandpaper block. I'll show you what blocking is. Okay, blocking works on, mainly it's a term for primer, and it's like this. Suppose that I had, and I'll put this in real easy terms, but suppose that I had this panel all in primer. Okay, now when it's in primer and you're sanding it, you can't tell the high and the low spots. You will see the high and the low spots after you paint it, but you need to see it before. So what blocking does is, we say we have a gray primer right here. All right, we take a little bit of a different color. You can use different color paint. I would suggest that you use lacquer. But what we do is we spray just little tiny speckles, say like black lacquer along here. And so what you'll have is a gray primer with black speckles. Now suppose you have a low spot right here. You take your blocking sandpaper block here, and you go up lightly along this, because you want to smooth out this whole edge. You just don't want any caves and valleys and things like that. So as you're blocking, the black spots will start to disappear, and if it's totally black in some areas, it means those are low spots. And what you do is you keep sanding and sanding everything smooth until the low spots are gone, and then you re-prime the area so that your panel comes out looking a lot smoother. And that's one way of doing it. This block right here is used for mainly like door panels or like hoods, very long, wide. It wouldn't work any good for this panel, but really long, wide, flat areas. And that's mainly for, like cars. But the rest of the blocks that come with it are just great. This is great for woodworking right here, or you could use it for your panels. It has a really nice grip on the edges right here, and these edges cut in very nicely right here and here. And you also have a rounded block here, and these are they don't give very much, which is nice. But this gets into concave or rounded areas here. This one is square, and it gets into really small square areas, like right in here. And then of course you have your standard block, which is this one, and that's nice. And that goes right along with their brand new block, which is called, this is the Frankenstein block, the Holy Terror. And what it has on the back is all these little holes. And when you put your sandpaper on here, all those little holes catch, and it can really clean things up. And here's another handheld block, which is really nice. This whole kit is probably about over $100, a little bit. But it is the best blocking tools for Stickum sandpaper right here that you can get if you're going to do any auto body. It's made by a company called MotoGuard. And let me see if I can find that. Well, it doesn't say, but it is by MotoGuard. So if you're going to do a lot of sanding work, you want to have the right tools. Try out these dura-blocks. They're really, really, really good. Okay, now we're on to the ruckus.